Hey guys, so this is my Salmopoeus reduncis, or reduncus, however you want to say it, named Osa, and Osa is getting an upgrade, moving from one of these container store hammock boxes to one of the arboreal, one of the like medium sized arboreal setups that I do. Osa has got a bit of an attitude, so I expect this to be more on the fun side. When I put Osa in this, I got plenty of threat postures. So I do have my catch cup ready. Osa is down here. So I'm going to try to make this go, hopefully, as easy as possible. But as always, we shall see. I'm trying to keep the edge of the enclosure flush here, so if Osa decides to move out, which Osa is doing right now, what I want is Osa to move out and onto the cork bark back here. But anybody that knows about rehousing tarantulas is that they tend to not normally go where you want them, which is what makes this always such a treat. Osa is trying to go back into the burrow. In a way that she can. Which is not what we want. I think I'm going to have to try to remove this cork bark. Keyword being try. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Wasn't as crazy as I thought it might be. I was just aimed pretty calm. Now, in most of my setups, I do cork bark, water dish. I got a little bit of fake plant there. Just some stuff for Osa to put some webbing around. Turn this for you guys. Usually with my Salmopoeus species, my Tapenaka species, things like that, I usually just put a piece of cork bark kind of at an angle towards the corner or the back of the enclosure. Same with Peace Lotharia, they kind of appreciate that too. Sometimes when they're smaller, they'll go and dig a little bit in the substrate. Osa did that in the last enclosure. But for the most part, they'll probably just make a web tube around the base of the cork bark or along it vertically. You never really know what they're going to do. It's one of the great things about watching them. Little architects. Let me see if I can get you guys a better look. some really pretty stripes there as she walks out of view. Very camera shy. She's gorgeous and ferocious eater, and really an awesome tarantula. Really, you know, like I've always said, I love my Selma Poas. But yeah, we will end it here and move on if I have anything else to show you guys, which I think I do. Okay, this one might be a little bit more hectic, we'll see. This small enclosure has my L. nigerium, my Laphrognopelma nigerium, known as Palum, and putting Palum into a larger enclosure because Palum is huge for the enclosure that Palum is in. So I'm going to try to figure out the easiest way to do this. Don't know what it's going to be. This might be tricky. I don't use a lot of top opening enclosures for arboreals, but it's usually more okay if they're the kind that like to hang out near the ground, like this particular one tends to. Let's see what might be the easiest way to do this. Let me put on my thinking goggles here. Maybe I can do this. Sorry about the shadows. Where's Palum? Okay, I will be right back. Okay, let's try this a different way here. Let me I have no idea where this tarantula is. That was just some shampoo. Well, this isn't fun. Well guys, I'm kind of at a loss here. There the little one was. Okay. Man, did not want to come out of the web tube. That was sorry, probably not the most riveting video. Let me see if I can find. And I wonder if I'm even going to be able to make you guys be able to see that one. I promise you that there's one in there. I do want to try to correct this plant that fell over. Okay. Let me see if I can. You can just see right there. Probably not very happy, so sorry that rehousing wasn't as interesting. Pretty crazy. Usually when you start poking around, they usually pop a head up, or pop some legs up somewhere, and you can kind of see where they're at. Palom just didn't want to come out and remained hidden. So, and when you're doing that, you got to be super careful because you don't want to grab with the tongs too hard in any place because you could be squashing them. So you got to be super careful. So that was not fun. I don't like when that happens.